So we
Mm-hmm.
talked on Thursday about Mike
Oh
Trout wanting
man.
to have conversations with the Angels this offseason. Well,
Conversation.
they're ready. They have come to the table ready to converse, as it were. They
Oh
released a
man, dude.
statement today, Sunday, right? Sunday morning, I believe it was,
Yeah. Sunday morning.
saying they would consider trading him if he requests it. Now, this is I thought this was funny you put this on your Brig. This is the most petty, we don't want to be seen as the bad guys move ever.
That's how I feel about it.
It is like, well, if he wants us to trade him, we'll trade him. It's like, well, the
Yeah.
entire freaking
Yes.
country wants you to trade him.
Yeah.
So you're doing him a disservice by
And
keeping him
and
there.
and some of the lesser Antilles. Okay, not just the whole country. All right. I think there's some folks in Curacao who feel that way as well. All right.
I think you're right. I think you're right on that.
Oh man, dude.
Absolutely.
Uh,
But I
it's
mean,
one of those
my
things.
buddy Quinn, he's come on the show a couple times and once or twice, I think. And anytime we talk about Mike Trout, he's like, they just need to trade him, send him to a contender. He's like, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge Angels fan. He's like, but I want him to go win. I want to see him win somewhere. And it's not going to happen in Anaheim.
It's funny because that's exactly how everybody is responding to this. Uh, Angels fans, not Angels fans, even casual baseball fans, but especially all the diehard fans.
Anybody who knows
Nobody
who Mike Trout is, yeah.
Nobody cares about the organization anymore. It's interesting. And it's probably because they have not done anything with the opportunity that they've had with Trout and Ohtani and, the Rendon situation, which has been atrocious. But the situation is very widespread, or universal, maybe is the right word, that nobody cares about the Angels organization as much as they care about Mike Trout and his opportunities to prove himself as a once in a lifetime baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at a guy and we want to be talking about him like we did Mickey Mantle or like we did Griffey. We want to be talking about a guy like that. And we're just missing a couple of critical things, and they're all postseason things. They are.
Right.
So he needs it, and we as a culture and we as a generation of baseball fans need it as well. Do we deserve it? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Does he deserve it? Yeah, he does.
Absolutely.
So
And the thing that's funny is that we have talked privately, like off the air, several times about the Otani Trout matchup in the World Baseball Classic to end the tournament, And I was
yeah,
thinking about it the other day. I was like, we do give Mike Trout a hard time on this show just because of the expectation of the talent level. We expect more from him in the big moments. But I was like, if it had been anybody but Otani, that at bat totally would have ended differently. I'm confident
you're
that
probably right.
if Otani had started that game rather than been set up as the closer, and they had any of their other pitchers on that staff out there, I bet you Trout at least gets on base to
Yeah, you're
extend the game.
probably right.
If not, end it.
Even if it's just because that other dude they brought up had the yips looking at Mike Trout going, oh my word, what are we going to do? And they walked him. You're right. You're
Right.
probably right. Yeah.
Whereas Otani's just like, I'm better than anybody in this tournament. It doesn't matter what happens.
Correct. Which is
Even you,
true.
my friend.
Yeah, my friend. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, okay. So I want everybody to start this with me. We're calling for Harper Trout 2024. It's the campaign message that I want so badly to see. And if you've been on our social media today, you'll know that I called for it earlier. But we want that hashtag Harper Trout 24. Start using it everywhere, because that's what I'm just going to put it on everything now. Like even when I put out stuff about short stories I'm writing, I'm just going to put hashtag Harper Trout 24.
Harper Trout 24.
Just put it in the universe and see what happens. That man needs to be in Philadelphia with his buddy. He just needs to.
That would be fantastic. And Philly,
I know.
he's a Philly guy. I know he's from New Jersey, but he's a Philly guy.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the perfect situation for him, even though they have a ton of money tied up other places. So because he is currently under a 12-year, $426.5 million contract, which is not set to expire till, is it 2031?
No, 2030. He'll be his free agency starts at the end of the 2030 season.
Okay. All right. So he'll be a free
And
agent
he'll
when
be
he's 39.
39. Yeah. Yeah. It's time.
Yeah.
The time is
I don't
now.
know. It is fascinating, and I would love to see that as well. So we'll keep our eye on that for sure as the postseason rolls around in like a month and a half. Weird to say.
It's not going to be. Winter meetings are going to be hot.